Ty Webb, the Real Estate Crab here in Annapolis, Maryland. I want to talk to you today about the tax credits that ended April 30th. First time buyer tax credit $8,000, move up buyer tax credit $6,500. Why do I want to talk to you about that? Because you have until June 30 to close that loan, to close that transaction in order to get that tax credit. If you're a buyer in one of those tax credit transactions, I don't want you to look at June 30 as the outside date. I want you to look at June 15 to June 20 as the outside date to get closed. Why do I say that? Because June 30 is a drop dead date. If you settle 1 minute after midnight on June 30, you don't get the tax credit. So, let's say you're buying a house that has a septic system, or that has a water well, or you want to do a radon test, or anything like that. Let's say the septic system comes back bad. If you're doing that leading up to a June 30 closing, and it's June 23rd, and that septic system has problems, you're not going to get it fixed in time to settle a week later. Okay, so be sure you get all these tests scheduled in time to know the results by the middle of June, and then have the closing scheduled the 15th through the 20th. You got to allow some wiggle room, because I don't want you to lose $8,000 or $6,500 just because the water didn't test correctly. They test it with bacteria or some other problem, and you got to do a second test, and the second test comes back on the 29th of June, and it's still not good. Something else has to be done to that well to get the good water coming out of it. That could be a serious mistake, and I don't want to see you to get in that. Simple answer: don't treat June 30 as the target date for your closing. Treat June 30 as the drop dead date. In my opinion, treat June 15th to June 20 in that window for your closing as your target date for your closing. You'll be much happier for it. Thanks for taking a minute. I'm Ty Webb, the Real Estate Crab here in Annapolis, Maryland. If you'd like to chat more about it, just shoot me an email, tywebb@recrab.com. And thank you for taking a moment. Look forward to talking to you again soon.